Fourth and Long Podcast with your host, Fonzie Goodell. What is up, everybody? So much to talk about. Super Bowl just ended. Patriots won. Shout out Thanos Brady, killing it out there year in, year out. Can't hate on the man. He's like fine wine. Gets better every year. Just can't be mad at it. Can't be mad at it. He did his thing. Gurley was non-existent. Really upset about that. I was really hoping he would step up and do something for the Rams. It didn't happen. Oh well. That's just what it is. We're all living in Tom Brady's league. It's his league, and nobody else can stop him. Just really unfortunate that the game was such a boring game. The commercials were the best thing about the game. Shout out Game of Thrones and Bud Light, killing it. Can't wait for Game of Thrones, April 14th. Everybody get ready. Back to the football side of things. It's the off season now. What are some main concerns for everybody? Personally, for me, where's Bell gonna end up? What's gonna happen with Kareem Hunt? And rookies. I'm looking at rookies for the next year. I honestly think that Le'Veon Bell is gonna be a Colt. He's going to be a Colt. He likes that line. I like that line. Love Andrew Luck. Who doesn't love Andrew Luck? Alex Bryan doesn't like Andrew Luck. He'd rather have Eli Manning. And that's okay with me. I really think the Texans can be another great option for Le'Veon Bell. You have Nuck on one side, Will Fuller on the other, and we got Kiki, do you love me, in the slide. And throwing the ball, Deshaun Watson. That'd be a lethal team to be on. The Jets have a lot of money to spend this offseason. If they're willing to throw the bank at Bell, they're going to land Bell. And we got to be watching out for that. I don't think he wants to be there. I personally think that the Colts have the best O-line out of those three teams, and he'll benefit the most out of there. And they have a solid back, Marlon Mack. It's going to be a good team for the Colts, who made the playoffs this year. Hopefully next year they get a round further. There's also the Pittsburgh Steelers. They have a transition tag on Bell, which they can exercise if they need to. Why they want to go through all that drama again, I have no clue. No, they're already having problems with AB. That whole Steeler franchise last year was a letdown to me. Not making the playoffs. Antonio drama, Bell drama, Tomlin not stepping up and saying the right things. You can't really blame Ben. Played his heart out. They did what they could with James Conner. Great thing for the Steelers and having James Conner come up and be the running back that they needed that last year. Offseason just started, but that's my bet right there. Le'Veon Bell to the Colts. Moving on to Kareem Hunt. A lot of people, including Allen Robinson, who said that he would take Kareem in with open arms, think that he's going to go to the Bears. I just don't see it. I think what we have in Jordan Howard and Tariq Cohen is a good combination. It's a combination that worked last year for us. And I think we should continue with that. Nothing against Kareem, he's a great player. I think the Oakland Raiders will make a strong push for him and sign Kareem. I think Gruden loves him some Chief players. They got Rodney Hudson, a couple other guys from the Chiefs before. He likes the Chief players. I think he likes their offense. So I think Gruden's gonna make that push for Kareem, and he won't go to the Bears, which I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I don't want Kareem, as much as he's a great running back. I like what we have right now. I feel like the Bears should focus on getting DeMarcus Lawrence and really solidifying that Monsters of the Midway defense and win the Super Bowl next year. And they're gonna do it with DeMarcus Lawrence and not Kareem Hunt. The offseason doesn't start till March, so we still got some time to go. Another hot topic's probably going to be Nick Foles. What's going to happen with Nick? Where's he going to go? Jolly St. Nick. I think the Eagles are a piece of shit, and they're doing him wrong, and I think they should start him and trade Wentz. They're probably going to get more out of Wentz. You think, Wentz is their franchise QB, but, he's got some injury concerns. And Nick seems to be a good team player, and he's doing what he needs to do to win, and he's been helping the franchise win, and you can't hate him on that. And the Eagles are. They're treating him like shit. They're not being grateful enough. Like he didn't win him a Super Bowl. What a bunch of assholes. If Nick walks and he goes and he gets to choose where he goes, he'll probably be a Bronco next season. And that'll be good for him. He'll get a fresh start, Mile High City. Smoking the finest of buds. He'll do great out there. Other teams that are probably interested in him are probably the Jaguars, the Redskins, and the Dolphins, who all probably need a new quarterback to lead their team from their shit seasons they had last year. Moving forward to the draft class, the first 5 picks look very defensive. It's a very defensive class. Got a good defensive players. I think Dwayne Haskins is going to go to the Giants at number 6, and the Jags probably pick up Kyler Murray at number 7. After that, it's more defense, more offensive line. Position player wise, I think the Packers, Ravens, and Titans all need a solid wide receiver to help out their core. DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf is my favorite wide receiver in this class. Ole Miss has 2 great wide receivers. Shout out Dakota. Turn me on to A.J. Brown. But I think DK Metcalf is the guy to own from Ole Miss. Late in the first round, DK Metcalf will probably go first. Alabama's Marquise Brown probably go too. I think DK Metcalf will go to the Ravens. Marquise Brown to the Packers. And A.J. Brown to the Titans. All in the first round. Also, another person that could also go is N'Keal Harry from Arizona State. All those wide receivers I feel like are the most impact-ready rookie wide receivers. They can help out a team win ball games. Hopefully, they come out from the gate strong and no injuries happen to them. After that, I feel like another position player that probably be good for a team is New England finding a replacement for Gronk. T.J. Hawkinson from Iowa will be one of the best tight ends in this class, and the Patriots are going to get him. Because why not? The Patriots always get good tight ends, and they are not going to miss out on him. They're going to find the Gronk replacement. Probably the first running back to come off the board will be Josh Jacobs, another Bama boy. I can see him going to the Raiders. The Raiders probably need a little youth. I think Marshawn's probably going to retire, so they need somebody else, somebody young. And they might even also sign somebody and draft somebody, because the running back position is a very, very short shelf life, and a lot of these players don't really work out. And you got to have good backups nowadays. This is a 2 running back league now. Can't just win with 1 running back anymore. It's not like that anymore. Another thing I want to touch base on real quick is where do you think Antonio Brown is going to end up? I think that the 49ers will make a strong push for Antonio Brown, and they can probably pull up a package where they can get a trade done. And, it might be good for the Jimmy G and San Francisco. Antonio will get a change of scenery, and he'll get to play in the NFC, and hopefully it works out for him. Another big offseason thing will be moving veteran QBs. Joe Flacco is going to be traded. I'm not sure to who. I feel like Eli is going to get traded. We already saw Ryan Tannehill get cut. A lot of QBs are going to be moving this offseason, and it's going to be good to I hope teams get these QBs in hopes of progressing their young quarterbacks that they're going to draft in this upcoming draft, and I hope it works out for them, because we know that Flacco's not going to do it in Baltimore no more, and we saw what Eli did last year, and it was just embarrassing. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me. This is pilot episode, so we're working on some things. I'm a little under the weather, so my voice is a little raspy. But this is the Fourth and Long podcast, and we're just going to wrap up this quick episode this week, and, we'll hopefully have something later on this year for you guys. I'm hoping to, at least do weekly things with a bunch of my Dynasty League mates, and, get a couple of their takes and predictions, and hopefully we get them down on audio, and we can always look back to it and have good seasons going forward. Good luck to the off season, and good luck in the next season, boys.